Today we're in the Mercedes AMG GTS. 503 horsepower and a lot of fun. I'm on my way to the office right now to pick up Tony Sargent. He sits right behind me. Fantastic broker. He's been around for a few years in the industry. Well regarded. He was on the show Selling New York. He heard me on the phone the other day with a buyer that is looking for some space in West Chelsea. He needs parking. So Tony has a penthouse with a deeded parking space that we're gonna go check out right now. Tony! Good to see you, my friend.
Great to see you.
Welcome.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
Oh my God, this is awesome.
This is great.
This baby purrs.
It does. This is not your grandfather's Mercedes, that's for sure.
It is not. So how did you get into real estate?
I didn't know what I wanted to do after school.
Yeah.
There was a friend of the family that had his real estate license. He was the most successful broker in New Haven County, which is where I'm from. I grew up in Milford, so right on the Fairfield, New Haven County lines.
Right.
And I just saw his lifestyle and I liked it. You know, he had a lot of free time. He had a really nice car. Not that he had a lot of free time, but he wasn't chained.
Really?
He wasn't chained behind a desk all day. You know, and just the opportunity to have unlimited income potential. So I was like, let me go with this, and then, well, here we are. 15 years later.
15 years.
15.
It goes like, I mean,
it really does.
That's good. It's
4 in Connecticut, 11 in the city. So here we are.
And that's what's amazing, is that when you start to get to that point, there's so much experience that this is where I think it's so important, the experience that someone brings to the table that can be forgotten or not seen. Is that all of the pitfalls that you've worked through in those 11 years, any pitfall to a deal is information that you have for any future deal.
Yep, it's in your knowledge bank.
It's in your knowledge bank, so you're able to navigate people. I find I'm able to navigate people through faster and avoid those pitfalls much more frequently.
Yeah.
You know?
One of the great things about transacting where we do is that it also, as much experience as you have, every single day, it is always something new. It's a different type of deal you're working on. You're working on, a bigger building sale than you've ever done. You're working on a deal where there's a land lease, or it's just always something new.
Where this apartment, 444 West 19th is, this is sort of the center of your Highline link from the Meatpacking District and the Whitney Museum on the south end to the Hudson Yards on the north end, right? And 5 years ago, if you came over here, you had no idea that was coming.
Let's go check this out.
Welcome to 444 West 19th Street here in West Chelsea. We're overlooking the best part of the historic district here with views to Hudson Yards, the Empire State Building. What's great is this is a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. We've got 1,500 square feet interior, 4 private balconies off each room, and we have a private roof deck on top.
This is great. It feels like you're in a perched up in a bird's nest here.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, a modern bird's nest.
Yeah.
Everything is so well placed that it's all really essentially in one room, but this feels like a very intimate space right here.
And that's exactly how I describe it, is that this is an apartment that's intimate. It's very unique. You have a lot of apartments that have huge grand spaces, but it's really hard. But a lot of times those are lofts and you end up with a large living room, dark bedrooms. Here, every room is a bit smaller, it's intimate. You get this coziness, but you don't feel closed in because you have light and views from every direction.
Wow, I mean, you really get a wide width of the skyline here.
This is amazing. So we're on the 12th floor. You have the view as though you're on the 25th floor. Empire State, Chrysler Building, 157, Central Park South. What's not to love, right?
Beautiful.
So to what you were saying earlier, look how it feels, right? You've got, because of the sides, you feel the glass on both sides. You see the green everywhere, and it really just feels like you're not so high above the city that you feel kind of completely isolated. It's like the perfect elevation. And let me bring you downstairs. So we have a half bathroom up here. Now check out this skylight. They custom did everything here. So they handmade this rail. It was brought in as one piece. They custom did all the woodwork and that grill above there. So let me take you into the master bedroom. Only thing structural is there's a column here, but this is the master bedroom. I mean,
So nice to have the door open and sleep with some air.
this terrace is bigger than the one upstairs, and you still have 3 more on the private roof deck. But looking, just this is like a private suite. You know what I mean? They've got a built-in walk-in closet here, built-in TV. That's a king-size bed, so you have enough room for that. You have a windowed bathroom. But let me show you the terrace as well. What's nice is you can get the separation of space, right? It's like you can be upstairs and someone can be downstairs, and in an intimate apartment, you don't feel that other person on top of you.
Yeah, I mean, it's great. This could be your main residence, or it's a perfect pied-a-terre. If you have family and they have their own area of their own quarters.
You also have here, the elevator is right here.
Okay.
So this opens. So when you're leaving or coming home.
With suitcases.
With suitcases?
Yeah. You don't have to lug them up the stairs to bring them down.
I mean, it's a double shower. Martin, I never thought we were going to sell an apartment like this, but whatever
it takes.
Exactly. I should turn the water on.
Wow, the southern sun in this bedroom is fantastic.
Yeah, this is lovely. And what's great with this apartment is because you have the balconies overhead, you have all the light, but you don't get so overheated with the sun that it gets, like most people, if you look at these all glass buildings, everyone's got their blinds down here. You don't need that here. You have beautiful sunlight, you have beautiful views. When you're up on the roof, you actually see the Statue of Liberty. But this is a queen size bed. This could be a great kids room. It could be a study. It could, just if someone works from home, it's an awesome office. Yeah. So you can make it anything you want. But again, you close the door, you end up with the room, you end up with this balcony, which all these balconies are much larger and wider than most New York balconies. And a little peek of the World Trade Center. But every single bath has a window, which is unique, as you know. And this is your big, if you're into tubs, your big soaking tub is right there.
Yeah, that is deep.
Yeah. Should you try to get in there?
I don't know that I'll get out though.
Yeah.
Not with the suit on.
Man, we don't want to leave you here. So.
Yeah.
So let me show you the fabulous roof deck, because most people come in here and they think they've seen the whole apartment.
Oh, you saved the best for last.
You've got to. And the best part is they think, wow, I've got 4 terraces, which are amazing. But then got about 700 square feet up there with full views. So let me take you out. Best terrace.
Wow.
In all of Chelsea. Maybe even Manhattan.
This is it right here.
Private. Yours alone.
This is the top of the bird's nest.
This is the top of the bird's nest. So everything here was constructed by the owners. They put in this pergola. You've got water, you've got electricity. You have a sink over here with a fridge. Honestly,
This is set up to party.
This is where you bring your friends. You sit down with some glass of wine and cheese, and look at this.
I thought the bathtub was a great place to hang.
Look, there's the tallest building in New York right now, and in the Western Hemisphere. And Hudson Yards is it's opened 2 years ago. So I love it because you see the history of New York and you see the future of New York. So did you bring any wine with you?
Unfortunately not. It's a work day, so I try to limit the alcohol intake. Plus, driving that Mercedes, drinking and driving isn't optimal.
Well, let's just take a spin further.
Yeah.
I mean, that ride is amazing. And how cool was it to drive into? Like, one of the things here is your private parking is not even in the basement; it's on the ground floor.
And the fact that it's included in the purchase price. I mean, in this neighborhood, that's $300,000 to $500,000 easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. And that's having what a lot of people don't realize is in New York having a curb cut is very unique. It's super hard to get. It takes about 2 years to get it for any developer. So that's why you don't see many parking spaces in New York. What did you think about this and compared to what else you see? I mean, how does this compare?
I mean, I really like it. I do like that, it's you do have the intimate spaces, all in the same area, but it does feel very separated. You have many different moments happening.
That's a great way to put it.
I really love it. I think that you're gonna sell this quickly.
Yeah.
Really, thank you for showing me the space. It's lovely.
It was amazing. Thanks for coming. Thanks for having us on your show. I'm super excited to see it. And you know what? To me, this is the quintessential New York apartment for someone who's just looking for something special. So having you here is amazing. And let's go get in that car.
Let's go.
All right.